Greetings, dear friends. Today I'm cooking cauliflower. It's hard to list all the health benefits of this vegetable. It contains 2 to 3 times more protein than regular white cabbage. I will be making the cauliflower in batter. This means it will be a bit higher in calories, but the cauliflower turns out as delicious as possible. I will cut the cauliflower into florets. And I already have water boiling in the pot. I add a teaspoon of salt and put the cauliflower in to cook. As soon as the water comes to a boil, I will cook the cauliflower for 5 to 6 minutes, no more. Five minutes have passed. I'll also be frying the cauliflower in batter, so 5 minutes is plenty to parboil it. So friends, let's prepare the batter. 100 grams of cornstarch, 100 grams of wheat flour, a good pinch of salt, a little freshly ground pepper, and then I crack in 1 fresh egg. Now I'll start adding a little water. Sparkling water, mineral water, any carbonated water will do. I add it gradually. The batter shouldn't be too runny or too thick. You need to mix the flour thoroughly so the mixture is smooth and uniform. The consistency should be somewhere in between, like liquid sour cream. But look, I didn't tell you the exact amount of water, but I think I poured about 100 grams of water. Judge by the appearance, the batter should be like this so that it easily runs off the whisk. Perfect, the batter is ready. While it rests for about 10 minutes, I'll light the fire under the kazan so the oil can heat up for frying. I'll be deep frying, so there's quite a lot of oil in the kazan and the heat is fairly high. It's best to use a lot of cabbage. Don't put too much in, just enough so it fits in a single layer. That's enough for the first batch. You can remove a little if needed. Here, the batter has come off a bit. You can scoop it off the top so it doesn't burn. I stir it lightly so the cabbage fries more evenly. The batter has set perfectly already. Look how beautiful it is. The batter is sticking to the cabbage. Well, I like it. I think the cabbage is ready. It's fried beautifully. What a crust. I'll show you in a moment. Can you hear that? That's the kind of crust you get. So fry it and judge by how it looks. I fried it for about 10 minutes. I ended up with... The main thing is to make sure it doesn't burn, and at the same time that you get a crispy crust. Well, I think I can probably take my cabbage out now. Onto a paper towel to soak up the excess oil. Let it absorb. Aren't these pieces appetizing? I decided not to fry all the cabbage because it's crispy right now. I put the remaining cabbage and batter in the fridge. Tomorrow morning I'm definitely going to fry this up so I can enjoy some incredibly fresh and perfectly crispy cabbage for my meal. Let's take a closer look and see exactly what it looks like inside. Looks like inside. The batter is very crispy and the cabbage inside is very soft. It's simply amazing. The perfect combination of a crispy crust and tender cabbage inside. Friends, don't worry about the calories. After all, the batter is in a very thin layer. I don't think there are a lot of calories. It doesn't add much. But cabbage is very healthy, so eat up and don't worry. Thank you, friends, for being with us. We hope you enjoyed this recipe, and you'll be making this delicious and healthy cabbage dish. As always, Sergey and Tatiana were with you.